Hello, welcome to this your channel, the Eurofan. Text me. The truth is that this last week has been a marathon with a premiere of 7 entries. And it is because we are almost close to the deadline to send the final entries for the contest. Before reviewing the most important news recently, let's check out the headlines of the week. British entry for Eurovision 2024 premiere. After the announcement of Olly Alexander as the British representative for last December, the now soloist has finally premiered the entry with which he will represent the country on Sweden. Hera Björk wins Söngvakeppnin 2024. The singer has been declared the winner in the Icelandic national final after the support from the public in the super final, although it will be confirmed in the upcoming days if she will be the next representative for the Nordic country at the contest. Teya Dora wins Pesma Za Evroviziju 2024 and will travel to Malmö. The Serbian national final took place during the last week, where the singer Teya Dora has been selected thanks to the jury and the public as the next representative of the Balkan country on Sweden. We start with news from Switzerland. Since some days ago, there were intense rumors about who could be the next Swiss representative at the contest. So far, we only knew from the delegation itself that it would be not a typical ballad performed by a male singer. It was about time to change a little. So then the wait was over on last Thursday. It will be the singer Nemo who will be performing his song called on the next edition of Malmö, doing the premiere of both the song and the official music video. Now it will be a matter of time until we see his proposal, if it's not earlier than the Eurovision PrePartyES on the main stage of Malmö. Dutch entry for Eurovision 2024 premiered. After his presentation as the Dutch representative from last December, and after many months of work on preparation, the wait was over. The Dutch entry that rapper Just Klein will be defending on Malmö has finally premiered at a special show organized by the Dutch public broadcaster on last Thursday. In that show, he talked more about the song being written by him together with fellow rapper Donny Allerstrom, about his preparations ahead of the contest, and then finishing with the release of the official music video. It is to remind in this case that since the music video was published, has gained more than 4 million views in just 4 days, a very surprising feat for an entry. But we already know on first hand that virality does not necessarily mean victory. We will have to wait to see how he will present his proposal when he gets his turn to be on the main stage of Malmö. Cypriot entry for Eurovision 2024 revealed. After an attempted conflict with Greece which would have wrecked the possibilities of participation at Eurovision, now things are calm between countries apparently, and now, after many months of work on the next entry, Cyprus has finally revealed her bid for Malmö. The singer Celia Kapsis has released on last Thursday her anticipating song Liar, together with its official music video. But the preparations are still beginning, as the young performer will keep rehearsing the staging with her dancers to have it ready when she presents it on the main stage of Malmö. British entry for Eurovision 2024 premiere. Considered as one of the most acclaimed artists in the British musical scene, known from his path with the group Years and Years, which has dissolved from last year, Olly Alexander will start now his path as a soloist, and what an opportunity to do it in bed, participating for the United Kingdom at Eurovision. After his announcement as the British representative from December of last year, he has finally premiered his debut single Daisy on early Friday morning, Thursday midnight on the British time, the entry with which he will represent the country on Sweden, having been written by himself together with the producer and songwriter Danny L. Hart, known for his work with acclaimed artists as Dua Lipa, Charlie XCX or Caroline Polachek. The song and the official music video have been presented in a special show of the British public broadcaster by the renowned British host Graham Norton. Now, it will be a matter of time to know it when he performs it live at the contest of next May. Austrian entry for Eurovision 2024 review. Austria has also his turn to premiere. And this because it was released on last Friday, the song which Heil, the Austrian representative for this year, will perform in Malmö on next May. The proposal has been written by a group of Swedish songwriters, some of them with wide experience co-writing songs for both Melodifestivalen, the renowned Swedish national final, and Eurovision, creating many hits at the contest, including the winning song of last year performed by Loreen. The music video, on the other hand, will be premiered on Monday, but still being in post-production process by the time the song was released. In the meanwhile, we are in expectation for the show she's preparing for us, knowing about the contest beforehand, and that now will be at the front, the main stage of Malmö. Moving on to the national finals held across Europe, will start in Sweden. In the host country continues the current edition of Melodifestivalen with the celebration of the fifth and last hit from Karlstad on last Saturday, where the last 6 artists have competed for the 2 direct spots for the final show. After the first round of voting, the duo Marcus and Martinus got qualified straight to the final. Soon thereafter, for the second round of voting, the duo Medina got also qualified for the final, while Annika Wickenhalder and Jay Smith went to the run-off voting. But it was not the end yet, as it was going to select the last 2 finalists among the 10 contestants in the run-off coming from the 5 hits. Finally, after the third and last voting round, the same 2 artists that went into the run-off for the last hit got the last 2 spots. Now with all the finalists chosen, now only remains the closure with the final show that will take place on next Saturday from Stockholm, from which it will come the next Swedish representative that will be hosting on next May. Hera Björk wins Söngvakeppnin 2024. On Iceland has finished another edition of Söngvakeppnin with the celebration of the final show, which took place on last Saturday, where 5 finalists have competed to be the winner. After the performances of all the finalists, the votes from the jury and the public have selected 2 super finalists: the singer Hera Björk, who was attending the national final once again, and the Palestine singer Bashar Murad. Soon thereafter, in the super final, the decision was solely on the public, and have decided to give the victory to Hera, which has been an unexpected surprise after winning over Bashar, who was the big favorite for the win after knowing his participation at the national final. Now we have to remind that for this edition, the winning artist will not be automatically selected for Eurovision, so it is expected in the upcoming days if Hera will have the chance of returning to the contest again as a winner by representing the Nordic country of Sweden. Teya Dora wins Pesma Za Evroviziju and will travel to Malmö. Now we go to the Balkans, specifically to Serbia, where the 3rd edition of the national final Pesma Za Evroviziju took place, with 2 semi-finals on Tuesday and Thursday, and finishing with the final show on Saturday, where 16 finalists competed to be the next Serbian representative on Sweden. After the performances of all the finalists, both the results from the jury and the public proclaimed the singer Teya Dora as the winner. In the other side, some of the finalists outstanding in the ranking. First is the singer Razbika, who placed second with a song that had caused a huge controversy in the country because of the nationalist background on the lyrics, between one saying it is about the bombings suffered from NATO in 1999, and others saying it is about the independence of Kosovo with possible references against the Albanian minority in the region. Then there is singer Soria, who has participated 2 years ago in the national final, ended up 3rd again. Later is singer Constructor, who returned to the national final after her victory 2 years ago, and having been the Serbian representative in the edition held on Turin, Italy, which was placed 4th this time. And finally, Iceland's profile Bojana Radovanovic, who was the Serbian representative at Junior Eurovision in 2018 during the edition held on Minsk, Belarus, and that was participating in a duet with singer David Radosavljevic, then ending up in the 7th place. Now Teya will have the task of conquer Europe with her dramatic proposal on the main stage of Malmö. In Portugal, the second semi-final of Festival da Canção took place on last Saturday night. At the end of the show, the qualifiers were decided once again in 2 rounds. In the first round, a combination of the votes from the jury and the public will select to Puba Espinho, No Maca featuring Ana Maria, Leo Midea, Signova and Cristina Clara as the first 5 qualifiers. Then in the second round, which will be voted solely by the public, Rita Onofre was rescued among the non-qualifiers to become the 6th qualifier. Now with all the finalists selected, we only have to wait for the closure with the final show on next Saturday, from which will come the next Portuguese representative that will attend a contest in Sweden after many years. The Eurodrama of the season still goes on with Israel. In past days, it was known that the EBU will have rejected a second song as well, named Dance Forever, by having once again explicit political references on the lyrics, which will be alleging one more time that the current warfare between Israel and Gaza. The broadcaster has had a defiant stance with the EBU, but now there was a change, as the country's president has requested to make all the necessary changes in order to assure the participation of Israel at the contest. From this point, the broadcaster issued a statement informing about the current situation, indicating that they will be working on the changes of the 2 songs initially rejected by the EBU, ensuring that one of them will be officially presented on next Sunday and being performed live by Eden Golden. However, this cannot be taken for granted, as the song will have to be analyzed again for the EBU, and that it could be rejected once again if it's considered that it breaches the rules of the contest again. We have to take into account that this will be their last chance before the deadline to submit the entries on the next 11th of March. So we will see what will be happening with all this situation. Giving a review on the Eurovision PrePartyES coming very soon, we start reviewing on Spain, as Saba, Mustii, Megara, Dons, and the duo of Alyona and Heil were confirmed for PrePartyES 2024. Today there are 11 contestants for the last night of concerts. Keeping on in Spain, also as well, Saba, Mustii, Luna and Dons are confirmed for the Barcelona Eurovision Party 2024. With them, there are 9 contestants to perform at the Eurovision PreParty. Moving on to the Netherlands, Saba, Mustii, Dons, Silvester, Tali, Luna, Nebulosa, and the duo of Alyona and Heil are confirmed for Eurovision In Concert 2024. With this, we are having 14 contestants today to be featured in the Eurovision PreParty, the biggest one so far. Saba's United Kingdom, Saba, Mustii, Silvester, Tali and Natalia Barbu are confirmed as well for the London Eurovision Party 2024, with the contestants lineup now rises to 9 for the edition. Now we go to Sweden, where Besa, Kokëdhima, Mustii and Dons are confirmed for the Nordic Eurovision Party 2024. Today there will be 5 contestants performing on the very first edition of the Eurovision PreParty. Eurovision in Tour 2024 is announced for the very first time. The brand new Eurovision event will going to visit many countries. Actually, it will start from Spain, traveling for many cities around Europe, even jumping to Australia and finishing on Amsterdam. So in the meanwhile, we'll be waiting for more destinations, for more acts to be confirmed, and more dates to be known in the tour course. This is now right now so far for the very first edition of this official Eurovision promotional tour, the first one to be held on the very first time in history. Finally, talking about the next episodes, and now here we comes the song review from Dance, the Latvian representative for this year. Actually, the recording has been done and currently in the editing process, so expectedly the episode will come on this week. More details of the Latvian entry on the next episode. And these are the news for the week. For sure this week will be also quite intense, as we will know the remaining entries to be revealed. The roller coaster of premieres is still on go. Before I finish, give a like to this video if it was of your taste, subscribe to my channel to keep updated of the latest Eurovision news as well as the upcoming episodes I'll be uploading here on the channel. Hit the bell to enable the notifications and follow me through my social media. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.